What's up, world? I'm back. I wanted to make this video to discuss the first question you should be asking yourself before you start a business plan, really before you start any business venture or while you're planning out your life. Most people don't stop to ask themselves the really simple question: what do I want? Where do I want to be? What do I want my days to look like? These are fundamental questions that you should ask yourself while you're planning your business, while you're developing your life plan, because they will lead to the outcome. There's a famous saying that if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. Well, the same thing with life, the same thing with your business. If you didn't dictate, if you didn't write down, if you didn't verbalize, if you didn't visualize exactly what you want, and you didn't have clarity, this is a great word that I was talking with a fellow colleague today about clarity and exactly what you want, then you'll kind of meander around and not get what you want because you never really solidified exactly it is what you want. So take the time to stop and ask yourself, what do I really want? Where do I want to be? What does it look like? What does my 9 to 5 look like? What happens when I get up? Where am I going to bed? Where am I physically, geographically located? Who am I reporting to? Who am I speaking with every day? These questions will delineate exactly what path you need to take to get there. I'll give you two quick examples of times when visualizing the wrong thing and verbalizing the wrong thing got me exactly what I wanted, but it was the wrong thing. For a long time in my career, I said I wanted to be a CEO. I want to be a CEO. I wanted to be a CEO. No, the truth is, I wanted to run a very successful, profitable company. But to be a CEO, all you got to do is start a company. So you go down, Secretary of State in America in your state, and you form an LLC, and congratulations, you're a CEO. But that's not what you wanted. I should have finished the sentence, right? I should have said, I want to be a CEO of a very profitable, successful company. Now, today, I have a ton of properties and I have a ton of online businesses, and I am getting every day, I re-alter and repivot that vision, right? But that was one example, right? I'll give you another example. For the longest time, I kept telling myself I want to be a real estate investor. I want to own tons of real estate. I want to own tons of real estate. And I said that and I wrote it down, and I didn't visualize it as much, which is part of the problem, but I never asked myself really what I wanted to be or where I wanted to be. I just kept saying, I want to be a real estate investor. I want to own tons of real estate. Well, less than 12 months, 16 months later, I was a real estate investor. I had 30 pieces of land and none of them were paying me. I was paying taxes on them and I had to sell them to make money on them, which really wasn't what I was thinking in my head. I was thinking I'd have properties that would pay me, but instead I got exactly what I wanted, right? So there's a power in visualizing and telling yourself that. But once you realize that, once you really confirm that, and many of you guys have done this already in your life. You said something that's come to fruition because you keep saying it, you keep harping on it. And then maybe when you got there, you said, man, this is not exactly what I was thinking. But it wasn't exactly what you were verbalizing either. So to build on the real estate example, right? I pivoted. I realized, oh man, this is not what I want. And I started telling myself, no, I want real estate that produces income, that pays me every single month, that I bought and that's profitable. Well, sure enough, right? A couple months later, within 16 months of making that decision, I own 27 properties that paid me, right? $1 million portfolio. And it all started at the beginning, right? And the more you practice this, the more you exercise this, the clearer your vision is. The clarity in the vision will give you exactly what you want. So I want to challenge you guys today to stop for a second, stop in your life, stop in your business career, in your relationship, and ask yourself, what do I really want, right? And don't forget anything. Don't forget anything. So, for example, there was a long time in my career where it was nothing but business and career goals, right? Well, no wonder why, years later, I have accomplished my career goals, but I had an unhealthy relationship where I accomplished my career goals and uh, physically I wasn't healthy, right? Or emotionally, you're not healthy, right? Why? Because you didn't put this into the equation. You didn't tell yourself exactly what you want. So now when I state my goals, it's more like I want $1 billion entity value that operates by itself, that has employees that are responsible, that creates a hell of a profit, and I've managed to create and maintain a viable relationship with my partner, and I managed to, maintain a certain health level, and I'm eating healthy, and I complete the sentence, right? Write it all out. Don't make the goal so short, and then visualize it. What does that look like? What does that look like? What does it look like when I'm a billionaire and I have a huge house and I have, 20 cars, and my mom's debts are paid for, and my brother's debts are paid for, my family's debts are paid for, and money's still coming in, and I'm not stressed about the bill of the big mansion because of why, right? Finish that sentence. Visualize yourself there. What does it look like? What does the organization that you built look like? What does the business that you built look like? Where does the income coming from? Visualize all of this, but ask yourself the question. I think most people don't take the time to sit down and just stop and say, what do I really want? Where do I want to be? How many hours do I really want to work? How much money is the money I'm trying to make? Put a specific number on it, right? If you say, oh, I just want to make $1 million or $1 billion, that's really a lazy number, right? So you want to fully visualize exactly what you're trying to do, and then verbalize all of that and visualize it again and again. I guarantee you it'll happen. I guarantee, without a shadow of a doubt, if you obsess about it enough, you repeat it, you write it down, you're going to get exactly what you want. But that's the trick. You're going to get exactly what you want. So make sure you don't miss anything in that visualization and verbalization practice. But today's challenge is, ask yourself, what do I really want? How do I want to live it? And I'm challenging you guys that are watching to put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. I've found great value in telling people. As a matter of fact, YouTube is one of my mediums where I tell people exactly what I'm going to do, because it holds me accountable, right? People will see me a year later, 6 months later, 2 years later, and say, hey, what about that thing you said you were going to do? Right? And even if I haven't done it, you get on the treadmill a little faster. So verbalize exactly what you're going to do. Don't be scared to not get it right the first time, right? Most of us don't. But put it out into the universe. Tell yourself exactly what you want. Ask yourself the tough questions. How does this work? Do I have a relationship when I'm at that level with my girlfriend, right? Or do I have a relationship with, for the ladies out there, my boyfriend, or either side, right? At this point, what do I have? What do I want? What exactly is it that I want? How many hours do I want to work? What time do I want to wake up in the morning? Do I want to work Mondays? Do I not want to work Mondays? Do I want to live in a hot climate, a cold climate? Do I want to be able to travel? Do I want that freedom? And then once you have that, don't do anything unless it relates to that end goal, right? That's one of the simplest ways. You don't have to know where to go, but now you know what not to do. Don't do anything unless it takes you to that end goal. So good luck, guys. I hope you guys are rocking. If you guys don't know who I am, Nick Coriano, business school, law school graduate, worked on Wall Street, started a consulting firm at servitude.com. I'll put the link underneath. And now I'm an entrepreneur, guys. I own laundromat, real estate, online businesses, and I'm hopefully helping you guys through these videos, help you guys achieve your goals. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if it speaks to you. If not, tell me in the comments section what I could do better. Hope you guys are rocking. Be great.